Today we're going to talk about a game that I recently discovered. It's been out for quite some time. It was previously an Xbox One console exclusive. It's now on Game Pass, and it just recently got a Series X upgrade, so a next-gen upgrade included with it. I've heard a lot of people in the past talk about this game, and even though I had an Xbox One, for whatever reason, I just never played it, and that is Forza Horizon 4. Now, you guys might be asking, Eric, why do you have a still sealed copy of Forza Horizon 4? Well, let me tell you guys. I got the Xbox Series X, and upon getting it, I was like, alright, this console generation, I'm going to play everything that I missed out on. It doesn't matter if it was last console generation or coming up next gen. If it's a franchise that I've heard people praising, if it's a console exclusive, if it's something that I've heard about, I'm going to sink the teeth into it. And I've heard people throughout the years praise the Forza Horizon series, especially Forza Horizon 4. With the new one coming up, there's rumors of Forza Horizon 5 coming out soon, with an announcement coming like as soon as this week. I was like, alright, I'm going to check out what the big hype is. So I checked it out. It's on Game Pass with the Series X upgrade. And I have to say, within minutes, the introduction to the game where you're racing and it's going through the seasons hooked me like that. Within minutes, I was like, this is a fucking intro to a video game. I never experienced a racing game like that where I was caught off guard and just blown away almost instantly. This game is fast-paced, it's action-packed, it's probably one of the most solid racers I've ever played in my life, and I'm not even a racing game guy. Like, I always hear about the Gran Turismos and the Forzas of the world. I just, for whatever reason, always put them to the side because it was a racing game. I gave this one a chance because Game Pass. I like Game Pass. It allows you to try games out at no risk, and this is a perfect example of it. In fact, I liked it so much that I went out during Black Friday and picked up a copy of it because it was on sale for $14.99, which is way more than worth it for this game. So Forza Horizon 4, if you guys have not played, forgive me if I sound like a noob while talking about this, because this is more of like my first impressions than an actual review. It's an open world racing game that takes place in Great Britain, or like a fictionalized version of Britain. And there's like a festival going on, a car racing festival where there's a whole bunch of events and different types of races and experiences that you can do to gain levels, to upgrade your cars, and to basically just have fun. Honestly, I've never played a racing game that was open world. I can't recall one ever. So just alone on that caught my attention. Being able to drive around an amazing looking area, look at all of the scenery, like the trees, the vegetation, the detail to the areas, and on top of that, experiencing really good looking weather effects. I'm in. I didn't play this on Xbox One, so I can only imagine how much better the next gen upgrade looks compared to the original. I was awestruck. Driving in rainy weather conditions, having the mud come up and hit, my car, taking a look at some of the effects, I was like, wow, this looks really good on my end. Seeing like the reflections on the cars, seeing the effects, seeing how the cars drive, I was really amazed with how solid the graphics looked on this. And that was something that I heard back on the Xbox One days, that Forza Horizon 4 looked amazing to play. And I always heard my friends like Happy Console Gamer and RGT85 say such great things about this. And countless other people. They're always like, hey, you need to check out Forza Horizon 4. So I finally did. I decided, playing it on Game Pass, no risk to it. I'm paying for the service. It's on there. And if I like it, I'll buy it. And I was like, wow. Driving around this synchronized world, apparently it's synchronized and everybody's experiencing the same weather conditions. Every 4 weeks, the season changes. Depending on the season, you might be able to access certain areas. Like I was reading up on it that winter freezes some of the lakes, so you can access areas that weren't accessible. So there's areas that are only accessible during certain seasons. That's cool. I believe the season thing was actually implemented for the first time on this game. I don't think it was a feature that was in previous versions of Forza Horizon. On top of that, there's over 700 cars, I believe. I think they procedurally drip fed a lot of content and DLC on this. And I think now it basically has everything that the game has to offer without me going and paying extra for it. There's a lot of cars out there on this game that I'm like, all right, these are pretty sweet. Again, I'm typically not a racing guy, but what attracted me the most to this was the open world style. Being able to go around the map and decide what mission you wanted to do, whether it's a quick race or some kind of like stunt thing or just exploring in general, caught my attention and kept it there. I just, for whatever reason, it really felt like I was on a road trip in Britain, and I liked it. The racing itself is pretty crazy. I generally suck at racing games, especially when it comes to turns and drifting. This one took me a while to get used to the drifting mechanics. I'm not going to lie. I was crashing all over the place, but it wasn't unfair. And playing against, you know, computer or playing online against other people was actually a lot of fun. Seeing the detail again, like mud coming up when you're driving through it, or just seeing, like, you know, some of the effects that they had on the cars, like the reflections and everything, caught my attention, and it kept it there. And I found myself grinding and repeating missions and finding secrets and doing stunt jumps and just trying to get more experience so I can upgrade my cars and soup them up really good so I wouldn't suck at this game. Honestly, so much to do. If you have not played racing games like Forza Horizon 4, I think it's well worth it. It's cheap. If you're looking for a game to play on your Xbox and you have a Series X, you want something that has a pretty good next-gen upgrade to it, something that features a lot of good use of the Series X's capabilities, look no further here. It's not a full retail price game either. That's what sold me on it, is that you already have it on Game Pass if you already have it, or you can go and get it physically like I did at GameStop for $15 or less. It's honestly a huge must buy. Like, after experiencing it for a few hours, and I'm sorry I don't have a more detailed review, this is still just a first initial, like, whoa, look at this game, first impressions of it, enough to where I went out and got it after playing it for just a couple of hours. I enjoyed it that much, and I'm not a racing guy, so I definitely do think this is a must own and a must play if you have an Xbox Series X. It doesn't get any more quality than this, trust me on that one. I wouldn't do you wrong. Forza Horizon 4, gonna play through it and get ready for the next one, because I heard it's coming soon. Within like the week there will be an announcement, maybe even at the Game Awards. I could be wrong, but the rumor is Forza Horizon 5 is supposed to be coming soon. So what better way to prepare for it than playing the one before it that everybody talks about. Anyways guys, I hope you liked the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll see you on the next one. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.